All right, so now we're going to start looking at all of the different ways we can write an equation in standard form, depending on the different information we're given about the function. The first combination we're going to look at is when we are given the vertex and the y-intercept. So I've got the steps listed out for us, so we can just go through the example. So the first thing is actually a typo. We don't want the vertex in standard form, we want the vertex form. So we're going to write our equation in vertex form. We've got a vertex, so we can plug in all of the pieces that we know. So y equals, I don't know a yet, so we're just going to leave that as a for right now, but I can plug in my vertex. So opposite of x squared, and then y as I see it. The next step, plugging in the y-intercept as x and y. So this is an x-coordinate, this is a y-coordinate. We can use those in this equation to help us figure out that missing piece. So we've got a y value of 1. So 1 equals a 0 plus 2 squared minus 3. Step 3 then says we want to now solve for a. It's the only variable I've got left, so we can solve for that missing piece. So we've got 1 equals, I'm going to have 0 plus 2 is 2 squared, means I'm going to have 4a minus 3. We can go some solving, add 3 to both sides. So we've got 4 is equal to 4a. So it looks like a is going to end up equaling 1. So we can plug that now back into our equation here and see we've got y equals 1 times x plus 2 squared minus 3. Now I have a completed vertex form equation, but I want standard form. So our last step is to convert, which we've already seen how to do that. We did that in the last example. So I'm going to expand out my multiplication. So x plus 2 times x plus 2 with that 3 still tacked on. And I can FOIL, I can box method, whatever it takes to get me to my x squared plus 2x plus 2x plus 4. And again, that minus 3 is still tacked there. Looks like our last step, combining our like terms. X squared, or 2 and 2 is going to give me my 4x, and 4 minus 3 means I'm going to end up with a 1. So I've got my final equation in standard form. And looking, that should be a plus 1, plus 4 minus 3, a positive 1. So those are the steps when I am given a vertex and a y-intercept.